bloody and bad on our domestic shores. Well, hold on. You had Kent State. You had the National Guard shooting people. You had a riot with the police initiating the riot at the Democratic Convention in Chicago. You had violence in America's streets, not to mention the assassination of Martin Luther King and the destruction of cities. I mean, we've gone through far, far worse. Today, we have Twitter, and people are letting it all rip with their thumbs. Thank goodness it's just their thumbs. So yeah, I think we are a noisy democracy. We are a tough democracy, but I've seen a lot worse in my lifetime, and I'm just waiting for the day where we have a president where all Americans finally say, I admire this guy. And I've got to tell you, that was George W. Bush right after September 11th. This country did pull together.
On top of
I've
a
seen
fire
it as
truck
well.
in New York City.
I don't know.
Powerful.
I may disagree a little bit. I mean, Annus Horribilis, 1968, no question about it, and deserves to be called that. But a lot of those catastrophes were things we shared in and agreed that they were catastrophes and they were awful and they were national calamities. In terms of the divisiveness, I mean, they were horrible things. In terms of the divisiveness, seems to me can make a pretty good case for now.
Well, I agree with Maria on the partisanship point. I mean, we used to at least take comfort in some of our committees, like the intelligence committees, you know. But
Good example.
Now, you know, you put on the news and they have the ranking member, and then we have I mean, what does the man in the street believe? I mean,
Well, how do you solve it? How do you address it? If the independent counsel obviously is just for one context, one place, but supposing you have this terrible sense of partisanship and balkanization, whether it's the worst or not in modern history, how do you address it? What do you do about it?
My view is there will eventually be a point of pent-up demand on Capitol Hill to work together and get things done. That they'll eventually hit this breaking point where they say, I didn't come here only to argue and do nothing. Now, tax reform, when tax reform passed, got signed into law, you started to see the poll numbers rise for Republicans for president. There's a clue there for Republicans. Get things done. Break the partisanship. And this is where I see success. And the trick to a lot of this, frankly, is to abolish the filibuster. It's not in the Constitution. It's added to the strife because you need 60 votes for everything, and you can't get 60 votes on anything. So if you want to return to the days of democracy and majority rule prevailing, abolish the filibuster, and whoever is in charge, it's on your shoulders now. Deliver or don't.
Oh, meanwhile, Nancy Pelosi's calling the tax bill crumbs.
Right.
And calling it Armageddon.
Right.
People will die. I mean, these are things that have come out of Nancy Pelosi's mouth.
Right.
So I just think that, yeah, you can do that, and you can make sure that people understand, get things done. But I also think you need to change the players. I think there's something to term limits. And I think people want to see things get done, but they also don't want to see the same people in the same jobs getting nothing done. And I think it's really hard to argue that the tax cuts did not actually move the needle on the economy. So the Democrats are going to have to answer that come November, why not one of them voted for the tax bill.
Whatever you do to stay healthy, you might be missing something. Your eyes. That's why there's Ocuvite. Ocuvite helps replenish nutrients your eyes can lose as you age. It has lutein, zeaxanthin, and omega-3. Ocuvite. Be good to your eyes.
Who can help you undo the damage done by fire or water? Search no further.
It can be exciting, empowering, downright exhilarating. See for yourself why Chevrolet is the most awarded and fastest growing brand the last 4 years overall. Switch into a new Chevy now. Current qualified competitive owners and lessees can get this 2018 Chevy Equinox for around $199 a month. Chevrolet, find new roads.
What average underwear feels like. What Duluth Buck Naked underwear feels like. Duluth Trading Buck Naked underwear. The most comfortable underwear there is. No pinch, no stink, no sweat. Get a pair. Only at Duluth stores and DuluthTrading.com.
I get rid of pests, always using the latest science.
You called about termites?
Come on in.
Got it. How long have they been doing this?
Since they felled them. Hey, where'd you see that termite? By the woodpile.
Oh, those logs can attract termites. Don't worry. Using research from our entomologists, I'll create a termite protection plan that's not only backed by Orkin, but backed by science.
She's bobbing the log, you know what I mean? You bob that log, Candace!
ADT now helps protect your family at home and on the go. Call today and get ADT's best offer. Get an ADT starter kit installed free, including a security panel, keypad, key fob, entry and motion sensors. And for a limited time, get a security camera at no additional cost, a $449 savings. Plus, you'll get ADT Go, the new family mobile safety app and service equipped with SOS emergency response with any ADT security system. ADT, always there, now everywhere.
There's an exotic place where you can swim in the sky, where you can expect the unexpected, where all the pleasures of a 5-star luxury vacation are all included. And dining is a global gourmet experience at 10 restaurants. Sandals Grenada. Experience the sandals of tomorrow. Today, call 1-800-SANDALS.
Energize your weight loss with new Slim Fast Advanced Energy. With as much caffeine as a cup of coffee, plus 20 grams of protein and only 1 gram of sugar. Try delicious new caramel latte and mocha cappuccino, all giving you energy for hours. Slim Fast Advanced Energy is clinically proven to help you lose weight fast. See results in just 1 week. Try new Slim Fast Advanced Energy. Text Energize to 44222.
This is a Fox News Alert. I'm Kelly Wright in New York. Authorities in Austin, Travis County, Texas, are investigating unconfirmed reports at this hour of 2 explosions in far southwest Austin. We know at this time that 2 male victims have been hospitalized with what for now are being described as non-life-threatening injuries. No word yet if this is related to 3 previous explosions earlier this month that killed 2 people and injured another 2. Earlier today, the Austin Police Department, the FBI, and the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, and Firearms and Explosives announced an increase in the reward for information leading to the arrest of the person or people behind those explosions. The reward now stands at $100,000. That's in addition to the $15,000 being offered by Texas Governor Greg Abbott's office. We're following this story. We'll bring you more as it develops. Now back to Wise Guys.
We talk about our president, and we don't have to talk about it for long, but have you ever seen any more intense partisanship than on the question of Donald Trump?
Yeah, it was pretty bad against George Bush, but nowhere near this
that bad.
Nowhere near this bad.
I watched, I mean, I've been here, watched both Bushes, watched Reagan, Dan Quayle, who I thought got an awful time.
Yeah.
But I've never seen anything like this. You know who agrees with me? Jimmy Carter agrees with me.
I mean, we also haven't had a president, Bush or Reagan,
and that is not only do not touch any packages or anything that looks like a package, do not even go near it at this time, because given the darkness, we have not had an opportunity to really look at this blast site to determine what has happened. But it is obvious it's been an explosion. It's obvious it has caused significant injuries to 2 people, and it is important right now for anyone in the neighborhood behind us to remain inside and give us time to work through this. We do have a second item in the area, a backpack that we are clearing right now to ensure that it is safe. So it is a very active scene behind us right now that will work through the night and into the morning hours. Again, we're not going to take questions tonight because we simply just don't know a lot at this point. It is all unfolding, but we wanted to get before you to put a safety message out to all the residents of this neighborhood, letting them know what has happened, but to stay inside and give us time. If you saw anything suspicious earlier this evening, please give us a call. Either call 911 to report it or use our tip line.